Stone Ape here. So you ever wonder why so many guys were so into video games and have been into video games for pretty much all their life? Because it's an escape from this reality. Because this reality fucking sucks a lot of the time. And you feel fucking cornered. You feel very cornered. There's nothing you can do about any of it. You have to go through it, no matter how awful it is. How just unnatural and how, oh God, being caged up like that at school, like in the suburbs, and everything is so perfect. The perfect lawn and the perfect driveway, and they have their steps perfect, and they have the Mexicans making sure it's always perfect. Perfect. It's the same shit over and over and over and over. It's fucking bullshit. There's no soul in it. There's no room to just like let out. Like, it's so constrained. Why do you think so many people are doing drugs? Why do you think so many guys just retreat to video games now? It's because this world is broken. Broken. It's fucking broken. Ain't, oh man. And it's been that way for a long fucking time. But you know what guys have always been told? Guys around my generation, 30 and younger, 35. Though once you go up there, it wasn't as much the older generations. It's like it started hitting hard right at mine. Like my brother's 4 years older, his generation didn't get hit by the video games anywhere near like what we went through. I'm talking World of Warcraft, mother. Oh my god. I'll never forget the one line from the one kid. He was like the biggest druggie of our grade. God bless him. I hope he's doing okay. He had like not a seizure, but a stroke. He was like 20 or some. No, he was in high school still. Oh, so bad. He did way too many drugs. And even he said, like, one of the like most addictive drugs he has ever done, World of Warcraft. I can't, like, I remember hearing it like all the time, like half jokingly, but half like dead serious from these guys, especially like the ones that were a bit older and, their parents just, I don't know, were probably going through a whole bunch of shit or fucked up in their own way, and just didn't pay attention to the kid or just let them play World of Warcraft for like 16 hours a day. It was insane. So, like, you would hear from them all the time, like, it's better. Like, World of Warcraft is better than that reality. And fuck that shit. Like, at least World of Warcraft, it makes sense. Like, you get rewarded for the time that you put in. You can be something, someone in this place. Even if it is just a computer game, like, it's real people on the other side too, though. All playing together. And at least they aren't just invisible in that reality like they are in this one. Yeah. Invisible. Ain't nobody give two shits. It's insane. And nobody's talked about it because it's like the entire time growing up. You know why nobody has been talking about it? All these guys who are just suffering in silence haven't been talking about it. It's because they have been told their entire life that anything that is wrong with them, that anything like they feel like is wrong, it is a reflection of them and something wrong with them, not this society, not this world. Say whatever you want. That is exactly what it fucking is. Just so many like ways they would talk around it, but it's exactly what it is. It was never just the system. And I get it. You can't, like, as a parent or as like a adult, you can't just magically change things. Like, you have to learn how to navigate this world, no matter how fucked it is. But this is different. This is very, very fucking different. This is not, they aren't doing anything on to like try to protect you or to like, no. It's an ego game for them. They can't accept that they are benefiting from this society that's so fucking broken, or that this house of cards could come crumbling down at any fucking moment, and that freaks them out deep down, and they don't want to think about that. Think about the endless ways that everything in this society is broken, and it's all coming to a head at the same time, like same point. Ain't much water left in the Colorado River on the west coast. And you know what happens when the water runs out? People start killing each other. Fun fact. Yeah. Yeah, civil wars, like inner turmoil, heads roll, machetes come out. Estranged men in the US. You know what's happening to them? They're getting radicalized. Oh. Maybe that's why we're seeing so many of these school shootings. Oh my God. Fucking A. Maybe it has something to do with this entire system being broken right now. And a generation of guys who've been invisible, who have been told repeatedly over and over how they are the most privileged people to have ever walked this earth, white and male, and during that period in America, that we have been given everything, and that if we do not go out and succeed and make the most out of it, then we are just ungrateful little fucking brats who are never really gonna amount to anything. It's awful. Awful. And they would always dance around that so hard. So hard. Would never admit that right now. But it is 100% true. I tell you that because I rammed up against that reality so hard. Played a lot of World of Warcraft. I was a hunter. Soul Blades. It's like 6th and 7th and 8th grade, I think. And I was super immature and did not care for this reality whatsoever. I had like broken, you hit puberty and stuff, and childhood beauty, it fades, man. Puberty hits, and just did not like any of it. School sucked. 7th and 8th grade sucked so hard. That school was such a shithole, too. It was so cramped. I don't know how my mom has taught there for as long as she has. It's so underfunded. And ugh. Marching band. I despise marching band. Never again. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, my goodness. It was hell. Like, I just wanted to get home and start playing World of Warcraft. I swear, like, lived more in that reality than I did in this one. for years on end, I guess. For a couple years at least. I think I was on it for like 2.5, 3 years. I didn't go to the next expansion. I was put on to Adderall, 8th grade going into 9th grade, my freshman year of high school, and yeah, everything changed from there. I'm putting out an hour-long video about that one if you want to listen to that. Yeah. This is all going to play out very, very badly, guys. I'm no historian, but something tells me that this has played out many, many times before. Probably always towards the tail end of a civilization's lifespan, right before they collapse. Makes sense. I remember hearing something about the Hun in China, the Great Wall, all of that. Something about them being estranged males that kind of slowly gathered up around the outskirts of that society, that world, and slowly but surely amassed their forces, radicalized. Like the Taliban. Yeah. That one clicked in my head when I was watching all the Afghanistan stuff. It's like, oh my god. This is what it devolves down into, huh? Fucking dumbass fucking boys. Their fucking guns and their bombs. Fucking dumbass little fucking children. Nukes. Ugh. Ah, man. But I'm stoned. I forgot where I'm at. The Hun. Yeah. From what I understand with Rome, I remember hearing a lot about their military and how the military was just, the military men were coming back from these battles and stuff and just were not, they were hardly making enough to like get food. And I saw that one get mentioned a bunch of times around this one story about how veterans were having to go to food pantries and get like food stamps and stuff like that just to get by right now with how the economy is and the inflation and all of that. The wealthy are just ransacking the fucking bank. They know what's up. They're making their bunkers. They are getting what they can right now. That's what's going on. This house guard's coming down. Start investing in crypto. It's not gonna stay stagnant like this forever. It'll go down with this entire economic depression we're gonna be going through. I think we probably still have a bit of time before it's gonna do its rocket ship takeoff. And you know when that's gonna happen? When the US, the economy, once that gives way, yeah, they'll be able to bring it back up or try to prop it up as much as they possibly can, but at some point it's just going to break. There are no safety nets in place. There's nothing to keep this from happening. No. We have sold everything out fucking China. We are in the process very fast. We are doing that. Our politicians sold us all out. The wealthy, the billionaires, they just sold us all out to China. Not good. China, crazy. China's bad history. World War II was a bad fucking time. People do not remember that. History repeats itself. World War II is history. And it was bad. Bad, bad. It's just, oh, it's bad. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. You have no fucking idea. Yeah. I got some really good weed today. I should make a video about that. That was the best weed buy I've ever had. Anyways, be nice to the homeless, please. I mean, if for anything like base like the value, like the strength of society by how they treat their weakest, their most vulnerable people. You gotta treat them like the humans they are. They're so beautiful, so amazing. They're just, yeah. They've been through so fucking much. You just can't help, like, the thought of them, like, getting vilified and, like, turned in, like, used as scapegoats for all these problems and stuff. It's easy to see how they can be used as scapegoats. They get addicted to these drugs, fentanyl. It turns them, it desperation. The human brain was not meant for that level of, it doesn't. It goes haywire. It has nothing to do with them or their, like, who they are as a person. No. No. Shit is not. Nobody can handle that shit, yo. They start taking it for. It's always for a reason. There is never a case where people like get to the places like that, just deep into the gutter, and they have like no reason for it. Like everything in their life was great, and they just suddenly were just like, I'm gonna just do a shit ton of fentanyl and just like fuck the wife, fuck the kids, like fentanyl. Woo! Nah, it doesn't work like that. There's always trauma. There's always sexual abuse as kids. They're just beaten. They were shit on. They were just pushed into a corner. Just kicked relentlessly. Like, on and on and on. These people had some fucked up shit happen in their lives. They lived some fucking gnarly lives. God damn, do they have stories too. God damn, is their capacity for life like so massive, and they fucking know shit, man. They're real. They know what's up. All these other motherfuckers, like, they don't know shit. They ain't know it. I love the homeless. I know they're difficult sometimes, and they rob, and they steal, and they pee in your lawn, and poop in your lawn occasionally, and yell and scream, or, scream at you, like, calling you the N-word over and over. Just like, you, it's the middle of the day, and like, just like, I'm very white, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm so white, you know? almost it's almost like a compliment in a way, because, you know, white suburban boy, black people are the fucking coolest. They win. Like, they get that award, 100%. White people are so fucking lame. White suburban. Oh my god. Oh, lame. Fucking. It's ugly, man. It's ugly. It ain't right. It ain't fucking right. That's not how humans. It's not how we're supposed to live. No sir, no sirree. Not caged up in these stupid fucking boxes. You go from box, 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 box. Fuck that noise. Fucking hate it. Fuck that. Oh my god, it took so much LSD to fucking get me back to, like, to undo all of that fucked upness out there. It's like I had to go insane, go deeply, deeply insane once a week for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12. But then I was good. I got rid of so much of my ego then. And just, man, Adam, all of them. Oh, good times. I'm rambling. I am Stoned Ape, and I approve of this message. And be nice to the homeless, and be nice to each other, and to other, you know, guys who are going through a hard time right now. And many of you are a guy around that age who is having a very rough time, such as myself. Ooh. Please know you aren't alone. This isn't a reflection of you. You know, if you're stuck in some place right now, like you aren't able to get yourself out of it, this or that. Like, we're at the end of history. 30 years tops. 2049 is looking like a year. It's been all up in my brain. And there's the one book by the one dude who did Guns, Germs, and Steel. I forget his name. He was like citing the year 2049. Seems that a lot of these issues the world is facing, like when projected forward, like at the same rate of growth that they have been progressing along for the past however many decades or centuries or whatever, like things seem to kind of be coming to a head around then. So perhaps, but how couldn't it be coming up by around that time? This is getting nutsos. And history don't slow down, like, doesn't do that shit, you know? It's just always been progressing. Perhaps there was more, like, peaks and valleys back in the day, hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago. But where we're at right now, it's like, yeah, you're gonna have, like, these big events, but those big events are getting more and more rapid as we go along. Like, history's thing is to, like, keep, like, outdoing itself, like, big time. And God knows we've been seeing that one. Fucking COVID, Trump. It was like the Trump, and then COVID, and then Russia and Ukraine, and just everything in the world was like following suit to like that kind of escalation, craziness, growth, like explosion. And yeah, couldn't be wilder, more insane, and more chaotic, more fucking horrific, yeah, more beautiful, like, than any of us could ever begin to imagine. But you have to be ready to lose everything. Otherwise, there's a good chance you aren't going to make it through. you're too hung up on everything, too attached to everything, all these material objects or fantasies about people, or just fantasies of your mind that you're so attached to, of a world that never really even was. You're gonna get taken under. Gotta keep moving. Gotta keep going. You gotta know that everything is gonna be okay at the end of all of this. It's all good. Everything is going along. It's doing what it's supposed to. Everybody is playing their part wonderfully. And it looks like it's not going that way whatsoever, but it is. Fire in the madhouse. That's just how it goes at the end of history. Or so the mushrooms. Or so. That's what Terence McKenna says. That the mushrooms told him. And I love that. Fire in a madhouse. I'm Stoned Ape, and I love you guys. And happy Halloween. It's a good holiday. I like Halloween. Halloween's the shit. I'm over Christmas. Christmas is too hectic. Halloween is just fun. Yeah. Not that I ever do anything. I'm introverted as fuck. I need to get out and socialize more.